So this is a demonstration on using the Hot2000 software, version 10.51, and how to use it to enter in our blower door test values to derive an air changes per hour value. So when you enter Hot2000, we're going to click on File, New, and House Wizard. Now we're not concerned with a full energy audit here, so I'm just going to get through this with as little as errors as possible. So for this screen here, you can enter in any values you want. Pick something reasonable. Make sure you select imperial for units, and just put in some of the default values if they come up, and just click next for now. And on this window here, the height of the highest ceiling, this is important from an air changes per hour perspective. So put in the actual height of the highest ceiling. Click next, and click next, click next, and then click finish. So here we are, we're into the house, and let's just go ahead and save this. So I'm going to call this test blower door. And it's going to give us an error message, and that's okay. Okay, so there's a bunch of fields in here that we're not going to concern ourselves since we're doing a simplified blower door test. Click on the natural air infiltration tab and enter in the house volume. Next we'll click on blower door test values, air leakage test data. So now we're ready to actually enter in the values. Select the air leakage test data tab. Select under test conditions, select as operated. Enter in the outside air temperature in degrees Fahrenheit and the inside temperature. And enter in the actual value of the cubic feet volume as well. And delete all that. 27,437. So now we can start entering in our blower door test values, and make sure you use the negative sign. Oh, sorry. Under fan type, select Minneapolis Model 3 as well. And make sure you select the proper ring type here, and just continue to enter in your values. Okay, so I'm going to click Update, and we see here that our error percentage is below 3%, which is what we're going for, so that's good. Our relative error is less than 6, so that's good. We see our air change per hour rate here at 1.59, so that's our actual value we're going for, the air changes per hour at 50 pascals. We also need to make sure here that our correlation coefficient is not less than 0.9, which it is. And our flow exponent was between 0.5 and 1, which it is. So we can feel very comfortable that our number here for air change at 1.59 is an accurate number. Next thing we can do is actually click on the ventilation tab. And a proper ventilation assessment for the house should be done. However, we've done a lot of air tightening to the home. It's important that we account for some of the ventilation needs for the house. Now that it's tightened up, it's not going to be getting a lot of natural ventilation. So what we need to do is just have an understanding of what the actual house's needs are from a ventilation exhaust rate. So click on room inputs and enter in the number of bedrooms and bathrooms in the house. And if we do that, the minimum ventilation rate for the house is now going to change based on our inputs. So for example, as I add a bathroom, it jumps up by approximately 10 points. So that's the minimum ventilation rate that the actual heat recovery ventilation unit would be using, or other factors. So this is something to consider in a house you're tightening up, is what type of ventilation system currently exists, number of bathroom fans, and other devices that are going to be expelling the inside humid air out to prevent any mold and moisture and structural damage within the building envelope. That's a basic tour of how to enter in the blower door test values into Hot2000 and to derive some accurate air changes per hour values based on the Minneapolis Model 3 blower door test. That's it.